Hello, my name is Deborah Fox, President of Image Development Group, and welcome back to another installment of our series on modeling tips and techniques. Today we're going to focus on basic hands and hesitations and how to execute them properly and confidently. First, let's start by taking a look at incorrect or awkward hand movements. There are three that I see most often. First is just an awkward hand. This resembles more of what a man would do in hand placement than a woman. It looks masculine. The second is lobster claws. This is where we literally pinch off the blood circulation in our waist instead of relaxing the hand and breaking at the wrist. And the third one, and my personal favorite, is on my thighs. This is not necessarily wrong, but it certainly does look awkward. The hands are not placed on the body, they're just sort of hanging out. So let's take a look at some ways to correct those positions. Instead of this awkward movement, you can break the wrist and place the hand. Let's look at it again. Awkward or broken wrist and place the hand. You can also reverse this by putting the fingers back and the thumbs forward. Here's a side view of that. This is acceptable as another hand placement in runway movement. Now, instead of the lobster claw, again, relax the hand and break at the wrist. It would look softer and more feminine when done this way. In beauty pageants, especially in formal wear, we might see this hand position where the hands are straight up and down, fingers together, pointing to the floor. In photography, there are some other hand positions that we need to be aware of. When crossing your arms, both hands should be seen with a finger gently pointing to the ceiling. In the middle photo, you will see that she's not grabbing her arms tightly, but she's loose and comfortable. When putting your hands or fingers in your pocket, you want to be careful not to hang on the pocket as the woman in the middle is doing. The far left works, but it's just not as pleasing as the one on the far right. Let's take a look now at two basic hesitations that I would like to teach you today. The first one is a T hesitation. You'll see that the weight is on the back foot, and the front foot, which is hesitating, is pointing straight to the camera or to the target audience if it's a runway show. In a pant hesitation, as I like to call it, you'll see in this photo that the weight is on the right foot and the hesitating foot is directly to the side, about 1 foot apart. So let's take a look at some incorrect or not so good foot placements. This one doesn't have a foot pointed toward a camera at all. This one is a side pant hesitation, but the knee is locked and it looks awkward and stiff. This one is a nice basic T hesitation, as is the next one, but they would look better by changing something simple. So let's take a look at how we can change those. Instead of these basic T hesitations, let's pick the heel up and break the ankle to make it look a little bit more feminine. And instead of these rather awkward pant hesitations, let's go back and do a pant hesitation the way we've learned earlier, about 1 foot apart with a broken ankle to make it more feminine. So once you learn the basic hesitations, you can make some slight variations on those that look really nice. Here we see a basic hesitation, and then we're going to pick up the heel and break the ankle to make it look just a little more feminine and soft. We can pull the foot out front, still breaking the ankle, and that looks nice as well. Then you can pull the foot completely back behind you, still breaking the ankle, and that also would be a nice hesitation. So let's look at what happens when we put it all together. Here's Miss Amanda in a basic T hesitation, back arm up, and elbow forward. She looks lovely. Then she's going to put both arms up, breaking at the wrists. Then she's going to go into a formal dress arm hesitation. Thank you again for joining us here at Image Development Group, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.